Okay.
So, welcome to Pips Anonymous. In this session, we are going to go over scanners and indicators. And so, inside of Akashics, you can see we have some radar scanners, and
Mm.
they're named Go, Blitz, Breakout, Sniper, Pivot, Vault, Velocity, and they all look different. So, it just depends on what your preference is. But basically, whenever you see a red triangle, you
Mm-hmm.
sell. When you see a blue one, you buy. But you can see like right here, it consolidated. So these are not 100%, but here's um a sell, and this was a really long sell, and then this was
Uh-huh.
a buy, and it was long, and then it was a continuation buy, and
Mm-hmm.
then here's a sell. And so basically, this is when you get into trades. Now, this particular indicator, we're looking at gold on the 1 hour, but we can
Mm-hmm.
go down to like the 15 minute and then just spread it out. And you just kind of we're in Akashics itself. So you can grab the price bar here and it spreads, and then just click inside and um, stretch it out. And then you can also use the little plus and minus bars on the bottom to zoom in
Mm-hmm.
and out.
Mm-hmm.
But here again, we're on the 15 minute,
The uh-huh.
and you buy here, and you can see clearly it was a buy. You sell here, and it was excuse me, it was a sell, and then another
So,
sell, and then here it says buy, and then you buy.
okay.
Okay.
Right. Yes.
Um, so that's one scanner. This is the vault scanner. So you can see what this one looks like. Um, this one, let's just keep looking at gold. So you can change the instrument up here and hit enter. And when we're looking at gold, you can see this is definitely on an uptrend.
Mm-hmm.
And let's go to the 15-minute one. And here you go. It says buy, 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 buy. So you can definitely
Okay.
see that one's uptrend. So all this is scrunched together. So you can grab it right here on the timeline and spread it out. And then you can grab it on the price and then just drag it up. And then just keep doing that until you can see what it tells you to do. You can go here. It's kind of spread it out. And you can see it's getting bigger as we're going.
Okay.
Okay. So here it was just basically buy, buy, buy. Here was a little sell, but it didn't
Mm-hmm.
sell, it consolidated. It was mostly buys, and this was Friday, last Friday. So it was very
Okay.
bullish on Friday. So that's
Yeah.
the vault. And then here's the pivot. Same difference. You just see what it that scanner looks like, and you spread it out, and
Mm-hmm.
you can use those. And then they
Will
have,
I get this one, Becky, on my system? Is it already installed like this?
yes.
Okay.
So you would go under Akashics and then Radex scanners right here.
Okay. Right.
Yep. So you have that. And then, of course, all the trainings under Academy,
Mm-hmm.
and then live sessions. So what I want you to do, and as new people,
Mm-hmm.
this is my time zone, is just go. I love Arabella. I love the way she teaches. So just go to like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at
Mm-hmm.
4 o'clock and click on her name.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she's not going to be live because it's not 4 o'clock, but you can click on or see her session replays down here.
Yeah.
And when you're looking at those, you can see she has 13 pages of them.
Okay.
So we want to go to a replay that she has named, like on about page 5. Okay, let me go back here. You see, she has a lot that says scalping session,
Scalping,
scalping
yeah.
session. Now, those are all good. I'm not saying don't look at those, but when she names them like trade ideas, watch that. Supply
Mm-hmm.
and demand training, watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Fair value gap training, watch that. So about page 5 is a really good place to start with hers.
Page 5, yeah.
And then I mean, you can go to a bunch of them. Break of structure and change of character training, part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Layering positions, and she wrote must watch. So
Okay.
definitely do that. How to take my trades, must watch. So start with like page 6 and kind of work your way backwards with hers.
Yeah.
Um, any of hers that say scalping session, they're great too. But these ones that she has named are definitely good. Of course, you can go into the academy under all courses,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see beginner, advanced, and expert, and you can learn with Arabella here, and then other trainers as well. So this is Joel. I like him. This is Rich. I like a lot of the traders here. They're
Mm-hmm.
all very good. So that's something that we want to do. Now I want to stop this share. And I want to show you something else.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm going to have to go to share. Let me see what I'm sharing. Don't.
So when you're looking at like you want to buy something, like I'm gonna go to the what is it? Radex, is that? Radex. And then I could just pick on something there.
No, you actually have to buy it. I would buy on my cell phone under Trade
Okay.
Locker because
Okay.
you've connected your Akashics account to Trade Locker, correct?
Yes.
And it's either a demo account or a challenge account. And
Yes.
so you would actually hit the buy and sell
From
on
that
Trade
thing.
Locker,
Yeah.
right?
So if I haven't changed it to a cash money, I can still trade
Yeah.
kind of like that.
And
Yes.
you can even practice what we call paper
Yes.
trading.
Yes.
You can practice too, so you're not using your challenge account
Yes.
or anything. So
All
yeah,
righty.
you can do that.
Okay. I'm ready to move on to that.
Awesome. Awesome.
I can't hear. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for the share button again because I want to share something different. Oh, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this one is one.
So this is the
Hush,
what?
hush, hush, puppy. Hush. Oh, I thought I trimmed the audio. Sorry. I
Okay.
stopped the sharing. Hold on. Hush, puppy. Hush. Okay. Let me get this. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So this is pip juice. This is the
Pip
extra
juice,
one
yes. Yeah.
inside of Akashics, but you can see here, I love this. So we're in the New York session now, and this green box shows
Okay.
all the New York session, and we're on 15 minutes, right?
Okay. Are
So,
we on that right now currently?
well, the
No.
market's closed right now,
Yes.
so when it
Okay.
opens,
Okay.
actually, let's go do that. When it opens, it's going to be on Asian session. So
Yeah.
to do that, you right click inside of the green box and go to settings,
Mm-hmm.
and it's on New York now, but let's go to Asian
Asian. Okay.
and then hit OK. So we'll go back here and see where we're at. Let's look at this one. Okay. So this was oh, that's not long. Let's go back a little more. Oh no, we're not going to go back that far because we're on 15-minute. I was like, whoa, what's
Mm-hmm.
going on? Okay, that's fine. So at this 15 minutes, we come out of the Asian session, and when it goes down, it'll say right here, stop entry.
Mm-hmm.
So it came out of the Asian session, and you can see it went for a sell. It hit the
Mm-hmm.
stop entry, and then it went to take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. So this was a
Okay.
winning trade.
Okay.
All right, so this one, here. It came out of the Asian session and it came down, but it did not activate our entry. It went
Okay.
up and activated the buy stop entry. So we're in a buy and you can
Okay.
see it went to take profit one, take profit two, take profit three. So
Mm-hmm.
that's two times that it's won.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here, this 15 minutes, it came out, it went down, it activated the sell, but it went up here and hit stop loss. So this one
Okay.
was a loss.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This one came out of session, went up, hit the buy, and then went to take profit one, take profit two, take profit three. This was a win.
Okay.
And that was the last one on the 15-minute. So
Yeah.
that was Asian. And then you can just go and look at um,
I'm so glad I have you today.
oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. See, when you
That's
show up, you
great.
can get me all by yourself. So that's
I
awesome.
know.
The Asian, let's look at the London session.
London, yeah.
And let's look at maybe 1 hour. And you could, oh
Hmm.
wait, that's kind of a lot. Let's go to 30 minutes.
So
Okay.
when you trade like this, do you have a separate um,
Account?
monitor on the side?
No, it's just the
No? Okay.
because like when the market opens for Asian in a little bit. So like today's Sunday and the market's going to open in a few minutes, like
Hmm.
45 minutes, but you want to give it some time to settle, right? It's going to be
Yeah.
going erratic. Usually Sunday and Monday, some people don't even trade on, some people only trade Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
Mondays and Fridays could be chaotic. There could be
Yeah.
news, all kind of crazy
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Did you
So
say Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday?
that's what some people do.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna check.
yeah,
Hmm.
I am. I'm going to try something this week where you always need to have a trading plan, right? How big is your
Hmm.
account? Is it
Here,
50?
just the normal thing, 1500.
No, do you have a $10,000 account
Oh
or
yeah, 50 grand.
50,000? Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
So for yours, I would do, so for my $100,000 account, if I win $2,000, 2%,
Hmm. Hmm.
I quit for the day. If I
Oh,
lose $1,000, I quit for the day.
okay. That's what
So
I should have. That's what I should have done when I'm doing crypto.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was doing really well. I was doing
Yeah,
really
you gotta
well.
quit. You gotta
And it's
and
just
it's
that
hard,
it's
right?
crazy. It's just crazy. And then suddenly it's
Yep.
gone.
Yep. And that's why it's discipline, right? And so
It is a discipline.
one of
Yeah.
the things that I'm very big on is if you search trading psychology on
Hmm. Hmm.
YouTube. And I
Yeah.
listen to it every day.
Yeah.
Somebody over there, I just pick one that I like and listen to it. And what
Yeah.
I find is once I started doing that is when I became profitable.
Hmm.
Now
Yeah.
it took me a couple of months to find it, right? It took
Yeah.
maybe 6 months is when I first heard of the mindset piece. And that's why
Hmm.
I'm so excited to share that with everybody because for real, and like you just said, it's 80% mindset.
Mindset. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay. Did you see on hold on. Did you see my new book?
No.
Yeah, so
Show
I
me.
wrote a
Oh
book
yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw that one. Is
called
it
Sailing.
available? Where can I get it?
Yeah, it's not ready yet.
Okay.
I'm waiting. So I put in the title as Sailing to Piptopia, and then I put a space after it on Amazon. And they were like, well, there's no space where I bought my ISBN, so
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
have to
yeah.
get that corrected. And
Yeah.
then
That's a
it'll
good
be
one.
published.
Oh, you're almost there.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've got left to do. I proofed it and
Yeah.
it's so good. And I would
Yeah.
say it's mostly mindset.
Yeah.
But this part back here, these last two pages are like gold, right? It's like
Hmm.
This one is like a quick reference guide if if you have FOMO or if you're revenge trading or
Yeah.
if you are bored or whatever, it tells you
Yeah.
what to do. And then
Yeah.
on this one, it's the lifeboat when the waters get choppy. And we talk about
Right.
that. And of course, it's all cruise themed, like I'm teaching, but this is it, and I love it. So
Yeah.
definitely
That's good.
read that and listen to like trading psychology, right?
Yeah.
So
Trading
that would,
psychology.
yeah, that's what I look up. But I love Pip Juice. Like I said, it's not 100%, but they are making upgrades because like right now, what's going to happen is like when the markets open,
Okay.
like they're going to open in a little bit and it's going to be like in this green box, like in the Asian box.
Mm-hmm.
So you're really not going to do anything for, let's see, one, two, three,
So if
four,
it's
five,
you
six,
if it's
seven,
you doing
eight,
that,
nine, 10, 12,
where
13,
would you pick
14.
it up if it's Asian?
What do you mean, where would I pick it up?
I mean, if you want to trade Asian market.
Trade Locker. So Asian
Okay. The
market is
same.
just the time. So it's
Okay.
like at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time
Mm-hmm.
to I think it's around 1 in the morning, one,
Oh,
two,
yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, like about 2.
Okay.
And then the London market opens. You got pre-London and then you've got
Yeah.
London. And
Yeah.
then when London closes, you have pre-New York and then the New York bell rings at
Yeah.
9:30 Eastern. So
Yeah.
basically you can trade all day except 5 to 6 p.m. Eastern.
Mm-hmm.
So then you can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. I have another question. Is that okay? I
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
asking you because I'm the only one here.
Sure, sure.
So if you want to get this one, let's say this part it says buy, stop, and so on. So
Uh-huh.
that's where do you get it from?
Oh, you mean where to buy it?
Yes.
So you're gonna go, let me stop my share again because I'm just sharing this and then go over here.
It's crazy. We're going to Florida tomorrow, so we'll see. Visiting some friends.
Um, Let me see here. I'm looking for where you would go here. Yeah, I see.
Mm.
I see it. Okay, let me find, let me go back over here. Okay, so where are, we're gonna go to share again.
I think you may have closed your microphone. Can't hear you.
Okay,
There
I
you go.
am, yeah, sorry, I was talking to my son.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he hurt his leg, so I was talking to him. Okay, so we're on Akashics now. Can you see my Akashics?
Yes.
So you're gonna go up to, uh-oh, I gotta move this out of the way. Um Subscription. So you click on your picture or your
Uh-huh.
right up here and go to
Hmm.
subscriptions. Um Subscription over here and then my subscription and then upgrade subscription.
Okay.
So it would be right here is where you click on the info. Does that make sense? Can you
What's
see
that
it?
one? Say it again. So upgrade here,
Yeah, upgrade subscription.
subscription, and
Yeah.
then
And then
just
you
click that
should,
one.
yeah, I'm gonna hit stop share because I don't know if my credit card info's in there, but I'm gonna look and see right quick
Mm.
what it says. Um, well, when we went last time, hold on, because when we actually ordered it, it was under, let's see, resources. No, Optimus. No. Account settings. No. Okay, so I see it in my order history. I think it was subscription. I don't see it. Do you see it anywhere?
I don't see your screen.
Okay, hold on. My dog's getting ready to start barking again. Oh, I'm gonna mute right quick.
Mhm. Is this you?
Hey, Angela, how are you?
There, finally unmuted. Good. Sorry I'm joining so late. My dog's been sick,
Oh,
and
no.
I had to take him outside for a little walk. So he was actually enjoying it today.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool.
What
Well,
did I miss? Did I miss a lot?
I went over Pip Juice for Tessa, and I
Mhm.
also went over some scanners. We looked at scanners, and I'm also
Oh man.
recording. Yeah, I'm recording, so you should be
Oh
good.
good.
But hey, do you remember where to go to purchase Pip Juice? I'm trying to
Yeah,
find it.
it's on Akashics under digital products, and it's at the very bottom
Oh,
of digital products.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I've seen that one before. Yeah. I'm just about to s- you know, figure out when am I gonna buy.
okay. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, because I was hunting and pecking around and I could not
Oh,
see
I'm
it.
sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm like, why is it doing that?
Uh,
Well, that's why we're here.
My son vacuumed my car. I feel so special.
Oh, how sweet.
Yeah. Um, let's see. So, a lot of people, Angela wrote me and said they couldn't make it today, but they would be back next
Mm,
Sunday.
mm.
So, is there anything, how was your week? Like winning, losing? Did you trade? I know you had a lot going on.
Yeah, I didn't trade much. I had the FOMO thing kind of going on when I saw late a bunch of people posting this golden like crazy high and then crazy low. And I'm like, oh, I'll grab one and I won. I'm like, oh, I'll just grab one more. And then it started to go down. I'm like, oh, damn it. So, lessons, things I still have to work on for myself. But I set my stop loss since I already learned from that. And I should have just tried to let it go back up because I lost like $80 and it went back up and I could have broken even. But I set the stop loss for, a decent amount. But that's the biggest thing I'm struggling with is that because I haven't been on my computer much and I don't really see how to do the pip juice on the phone. I've kind of looked at it sometimes and I just get frustrated and then stuff going on with my pets and up my health and everything. I just haven't had the endurance, the patience, the time, anything really. So that's been my biggest struggle.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and that's what Tessa and I were kind of talking about before you got on. She said, or Tessa, you want to say, your experience of how you were doing well with crypto and then what you
Oh
did.
yeah. I was doing crypto before I joined Becky, and it's just one of those days. I
Yeah.
lost everything. Yeah.
I've been there, I've done that. And that's kind of why I created Pips Anonymous, because I wanted to, not many people talk about the feelings behind the trades.
Yeah.
And they are so important. But one of the things that I listened to yesterday on the Mental Edge podcast
Mm,
is her name is Sarah, and she was talking about, things that happen to us and the way that money was talked about in our homes growing up affect how we're trading now.
mm,
If you grew up in a house that said like money doesn't grow on trees and we can't
yeah.
afford that, it's different than if you were, sitting around talking about the stock market around the dinner table.
Yeah.
So that's, just
Mm,
some things to think about and how really it could be much deeper
yeah.
than your trading.
Mhm.
So that's why I like the emotional aspect of it because it will help you grow. It will make you grow,
Yeah.
whether you want to or not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But like there's FOMO, there's fear. Like some of the people in our group, they have not taken a trade yet because they're scared to click the buy button,
Well, I
right?
didn't take a trade for over 3 months because I was scared to do the same.
Really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I just, I had a lot going on and, I didn't have as much then. And I was like, well, and then I was like, I know this sounds silly because you're always, willing to help people and stuff, but like when I lost that account, I was afraid to tell you because I was so ashamed. I was like, oh man, should I reach? I was like, no, I'll just. And then you started doing this Pips Anonymous, and I'm like, oh, that's such perfect timing because,
Yeah.
you know, but in your success, you've shared that it's taken you, several months before you really, I think, started sharing
Hmm.
everything you wanted to make sure you gave it a run for a while and
Right.
worked on all the little things and stuff. So anyway, that's yeah, I've yeah, the day that I shared everything, well, I did take like little tiny buys, like a few bucks here and there, and got out really, really. But the tap to trades lately stink. Like every single one I've taken was a loss, and I was like, well, I need to start building my account, and so I'm thinking to myself, well, Angela, get in there to the training, start looking at but there's not much pip juice training at all.
Well,
There's only like those 4 little videos.
yeah, I
Yeah.
just did a pip juice. I can do it real quick again, because repetition is the mother of all skill, but it's
Mhm.
super easy. And I did see where they're doing another video where they're going to add, or not another video, they're going to add more to pip juice to tell
Mhm.
you actually when to buy.
Yeah, I mean, we've already been in it, about me anyway, like 2 weeks. And, granted, I've, probably could have done some more, but I haven't felt well. My dog was sick. There's just been a lot going on, not being able to walk on one leg. It's just very taxing to the body. But have you been able to do the pip juice on your phone, or are you only able to do it on your computer? Because I can see it on my trade locker, but I don't see how to do it on there, or is I just not looking in the right place?
So I only do it on my computer. I look on
Okay.
my computer, but I set like pending in Trade Locker. So I don't like sit here and do it. So I'm going to show you um like what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to
Okay.
scroll back. We're on
Gonna be harder to look because I'm on the phone, but I saw the time and I knew I was already late, so I wanted to hop on.
okay. Well, here's one. So of course you're not going to win every one of them, right?
Yeah.
So we are on the 15-minute time frame. So what that means is for each one of these bars, that's 15 minutes. So that's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, right? So this is the London session. So when it comes out of the London session, you need to see where it crosses back over. So this, when I say crosses back over, I mean crosses the green box, right? Because this is
Yeah.
in session. So it crossed down, so you would expect a sell, right? Well, if you set a pending order for this entry, for this particular day, because these are 15 minutes, so you have to say like that's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So this is basically the New York session, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're coming right after London. It did not activate your sell entry, and it also did not activate your buy entry. So this was like a tie, if you will, right? You didn't
Yeah.
lose money or anything. Okay. So now we're looking at this London session. You can see it crossed back over down. It hit your stop entry, so you're in a sell now. It hit TP1, it hit TP2, then it went back up to just where you entered, or almost here's your stop loss way up here, right? So
Oh, wow.
because your stop loss is so big, you want to make sure your lot size is super small, like 0.01, 0.02, whatever. But these are running when I'm sleeping, right? So I'll set it and forget it kind of thing. So here, this one hit TP2, it went back up and then it came all the way down to TP3. But it took, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, my whole sleep time, basically, right? All right. So then you come over to this London session, and this one went up. And so this one activated your buy. And then it came back down, which it does. I mean, every time it'll go here and then it'll retrace. And then you can see it went up and hit TP3. And then here's this London session. It went up afterwards. It hit the buy entry, hit TP3. Then you come over here and see what you can do, Angela, is you can set your stop entry and your buy entry, right? You can set both of them before you go to sleep. And you can see it's only going to hit one of them. And then when you wake up or whatever, you cancel this one.
Yeah, but my question is, say like it just hits TP1, it doesn't get a TP2. Does it like stop? Does it stop that part of the trade?
No, it wouldn't unless you unless you chose TP1 as your take profit.
So in other words, that pretty much would go all night for you. It would just keep going until it hit something, unless you changed it the next morning if it didn't hit your stop
Right.
loss or anything, right?
Right. But you're taking the chance that it would just go to like TP1 and maybe retrace there. So you could just say, put your stop loss at TP1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a chance you're taking. But if you're using your smallest lot size, it shouldn't matter. Okay.
Is
And
this pretty much what you're doing with gold, or are you doing this with other things?
I look at all of them, but I still like gold because I know what it's gonna, well, I don't know what it's gonna do, but it's the one I've been trading almost a year.
Yeah.
It's the one I'm
Well,
most familiar with. But like the other day, like I sent the Australian dollar one in the group, and I sent like 4 or 5 of them. But with that one, news was coming. So if you have an account where you can't trade with news, then you can't take, those trades. So you have to watch the news and, know what account type you're in. But
well,
here's
I
another
tried
thing.
another question real quick. So we were talking about the news last week, and so you said anything with the red folders like don't trade. Well, I don't know what the hell they mean. So it's like look at the news, but if you don't understand what they're saying, do you still like not trade at that time?
What do you mean you don't understand what they're saying? You just see there's a red folder.
Oh, okay. I thought we had to like look and see if it affected us or something like that. Okay, got it.
Yeah, if it says like US dollar or USD red folder 830, don't trade.
That's it, just basically regarding the US dollar. Because I
Well,
saw something about New Zealand dollar or something like that the other day, and those were the red folders. And I'm like, well, I'm not trading that. So does that still affect me? So
no,
every time I saw
only
those, I
that
just stopped
pair.
trading.
Yeah, only that pair. So if you're not
Okay.
trading NZD, then you don't worry about that one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, so if you're doing USD, which is what we're mostly doing because of gold
Yeah.
USD, then don't trade that. But sometimes you'll see euro. Tessa, do you know what we're talking about? Like Forex Factory, checking the news?
No,
Okay, this is
but I just,
important.
based on what I've seen before, one of these gurus just checking it and then see, it evolves from there.
Right, but we
Then,
want you to become a guru, so we want you to check it, right?
okay.
So just
Yes.
go to forexfactory.com.
Okay. Um, I have to write it down. Forex
Yeah.
Factory.
So Forex, Forex,
Factory.com.
factory.com. And then it's listed by every day. And if you see US dollar red flag, or I'm sorry, red folder, don't trade.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
And you
see.
can see, Angela, this was another winning trade without hitting the stop loss.
Wow, yeah. So when it didn't hit the stop loss, does that mean it just keeps on going because it never stopped the trade?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
no, because you're gonna put your take profit 3 in, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it would stop right there at 50.48, but it kept going to 51.08.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
But you can see
Okay.
this is big, like 49.73
Yeah, it was like 30 or
to
40 bucks or something.
5014.
Yeah.
That's pretty big. So that's why you need to risk your very, very smallest lot size,
Mm,
like 0.001. But remember, before you take any trade, you have to be careful with losing whatever that amount is.
yeah.
And that's how I look at it. Like, okay, I'm going to lose $50, even though I hope I win, but I'm willing to take the risk of losing, $50 of my $10,000 account or, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I really like this. And especially if they do the enhancements to it, because, most of the professional traders, Angela, they only take 1 or 2 trades per day.
For
So
a week. I heard Joel doesn't hardly take any, like he does a couple big ones for the week and he's done.
yeah, and that's what they do, even though he calls a lot for us. But that's why they really harp on, hey, when you've met your plan goals, if you've won 2% or lost 1%, quit for the day. And like I told you, what I do is I literally go into the app on my phone and I cut off the notifications for Akashics and I cut off the notifications for Telegram until my next day. So I don't even get bothered with any of them.
Oh, good idea, because that was really messing with me, and then I was afraid that I'd forget to turn the notifications back on.
Well,
Mm,
So
you'll
that's
know
a good
when
idea.
you're ready to trade again, your next session. But it's hard to sit with a loss when you've lost $1,000.
oh my God. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have like a $200,000 account, so it balances out, but it's like that's hard to swallow because you want to be like, I can get it back. I know I can get it back. And then next thing you know, you're down $3,000. Oh, I can get it back. And then you're down 10,000 or whatever,
Oh man.
and it's
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Well, that's your 10%, right? Like that's the most you'd be able to lose. Was it like
Um,
10% for that big account?
well, it's 12%, but I'm not down that much. I was just using that as an example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um,
Well, I mean, the one day that I really got into trading is a day that I made like $10,000, and it was like ridiculous. Like my $10,000 account was already up over 1,000, and I went back to the other one, the 50,000, and that got up to almost 60, and I'm like, man, this is nuts. And then you were telling me be
be
careful,
careful. Yeah.
and I didn't set a stop loss on my smaller account, and that's when I lost it, and I was just like, oh, she told me. Now how can I tell her?
Well,
But
that's
it's
good.
funny
I mean,
because that's what helps you to grow is, you have to be humble
uh-huh.
and you have to learn from your experiences. And if you're not willing to share the good, the bad, the ugly, you're not going to grow.
Right,
And so your experiences have helped me because it's really humbled me. The market really does humble you.
right.
Whether you want to or not, it's going to happen.
Well, another big sticking point is when you get funded, it's like right after you get funded, you have this pressure because you want to get a payout, right? And
Yeah.
so, when you start listening to the trading psychology, everyone says it's kind of like a rite of passage. You've worked so hard to get this funded account and then you blow it, which is exactly what happened to me on our first Pips Anonymous meeting, right? I showed you guys I had two funded accounts and then I was trading on the wrong one and lost it, right? And I was mad. I was angry and it was my fault. And I was like, my husband's like, do I need to put you on suicide watch? And I'm like, no, but man, I'm angry. Right.
Yeah.
And so I told him about it, but it was totally my fault, the reason I did that. So this meeting is probably more for me than anybody else. And so I do.
And for me too.
Yeah, I appreciate that you guys come and I love talking about, our wins and our losses. So let me ask you this. Do you have days that you end in the green?
Well, I'm not trading much right now, but yes, I have.
Okay. And how does that make you feel?
Feels good, but really cautious. Like I've noticed this big caution flag that goes up. Okay, you got your couple wins, like my smaller account, my 10K account, like a dollar or two here, a couple dollars, and then I stopped because I'm like, I just don't want to, after that big thing. But I'm glad I wasn't the only one that happened to, that a couple other people shared that, they blew their account too, so that it make me feel as bad.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's a big caution flag. And then I said, oh well, my bigger account, my 50K account ended in that loss. And after that 77-ish dollar loss, I just said, you know what, I'm just not into it this week. I'm just not going to do it anymore this week. And I just made that conscious decision, and I feel okay about it because I had no more FOMO then, because I just have too much going on. And if you can't have your head in it, then you shouldn't do it, or at least for me.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's correct.
that's
And
right.
did it bother you that you didn't trade?
No, because I just have too much going on, and
Yeah,
it's
I know
just
you did. Right, right.
it's just I feel I didn't used to feel at peace about that, but after being humbled a couple times, I just, I got one whole leg. I have to be non-weight bearing for 3 weeks after the surgery, and it's just physically taking a huge toll, on me. Doing it, I can't do half of the things that I need to do, around the house and stuff. So that alone, is just a lot, physically and mentally and emotionally. So, I won't even get into a boot until beginning of March. So I just have to go with the flow, but I really want to learn more of the pip juice so that I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about it. But the only other thing that's kept me from doing that is that I've heard other traders say, I believe last Tuesday, you still got, even though you said it, you still got to watch, and you might want to change like your stop loss or something, but you got to watch it. And I was like, well, what's the point of the pip juice if we still got to watch it? So that part, they don't really go into a lot of detail with stuff. I feel like they try to pack too much into that hour. And, it's, the guy, Matthew, whatever his name is, said he was going to meet, at least once a week for the pip juice, but it's still, everybody, and they're calling trades and stuff. So we're not really getting that, that weekly, a feeding, it's like feeding us, as we learn, we're not getting that. And so that's the biggest thing that's disappointed me and kept me from trying it. Were just those few things that I've shared with you.
Well, I don't watch the pip juice because like I said, this is 15-minute increments and I'm asleep when it's working, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm willing to accept my loss before I go to bed. If I set it for $50, if I lose $50, I've lost it, right? No
Yeah.
matter which way the trade goes. But when they say they're watching the trade, what they're meaning is they're seeing if it's going to go to TP2, TP3, whereas if you just want to be cautious, set it to go to TP1. even though all these that I've showed you today on gold all went to TP3, they don't always all go to TP3, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like trading with Arabella, TP1, TP2, TP3, and she would set like 4 trades, but I'm not going to do that in sleep. I'm just going to set one small one, right? Just in case
Hmm.
it goes the wrong way. But hey, that's sleep money, right?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But what happens is when I go to sleep, I'm like, I don't know if it's going to go for a buy or a sell because it hasn't really made a pattern yet. And so you have to learn how to trade to kind of see what kind of patterns it's making. Is it making, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows? Is it making a U? Is it making a W? Is it making an M? And that's kind of what they're saying when they say watch it.
Yeah, because it went up way past that. And so I even set my because I can only do two indicators because I'm not spending extra money right now for the
Mhm.
trading view or anything. But somebody said, I think it was last week, set your two indicators just for pip juice for New York and like Asian. That way you can kind of look, like during the day while you're awake and at night while you're sleeping.
Mhm.
And it'll like those will be highlighted in those boxes. But you didn't mention Asian, you just mentioned London. So was that a better time to
No,
like get in for trains or?
I mentioned Asian whenever when I first started. So if you go back
Oh,
and
okay.
watch the first, but you can change it to any of them. I think the out of the ones that Tessa and I looked at, there were like 2 trades out of maybe 12 that lost over
Oh,
last week.
that's great.
Yeah.
Now,
So
you just said using pip juice for. I know that you said gold is like what you're most familiar with, but a few days ago you had shared that you looked at a few other ones and they looked good. Did you take those trades? What was your outcome? And if you shared already, I apologize.
yeah, I don't think I took them, but I mean, literally all you have to do is click on here, like on this is USD JPY. Let's go back and look and see what happened here. Um, so we came out of London. It did not, okay, it activated the buy here. It went the TP1, TP2, and then it reversed and then went down to the stop loss. So here, if you would have hit TP1, TP2, you would have been fine. All right, let's scroll back. Let me move this Zoom thing out of the way. Here we go. Now this is on USD JPY. Let's scroll on back and just look at some here. All right, we came out of London. We hit our entry buy TP3.
Wow.
Came out of London. We hit nothing yet. We didn't hit either one for right there. So if you would have set a market for this entry and this entry, whenever you woke up or whatever, you would cancel those pending orders, right? Because you could see it just kind of consolidated all day.
Yeah, sure did.
But
Is
if
there
you
like
were
a limit to how many pending orders you can have?
not that I know of, but you don't want too many because you are going to be, you got to make sure you have enough money in your account without blowing your account for the day limit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You want to be careful. I would only do like one. Because remember, this is London session right here while we're sleeping. And then this is New York session. So you could have, traded a sell here and then a buy here. Not, not their sell or buy. But we wouldn't have known that, right? Because I
Yeah.
don't trade this, so I wouldn't have done it. But okay, here's another one. You're coming out of London session. It hit your buy entry, went to TP1, TP2. Okay, so that was a winner. That was the end of that one. All right, let's click on something else. Indices.
What about silver? The one time Arabella said silver had went up, I know it did a couple times, but it must be like so much different than gold because I barely put much in and I lost. And then I put another little trade in and won like $1 or two because I got scared and just got out because I didn't want to lose anymore. So that's one issue I'm having, but that's because I haven't really looked at it. And so when she had mentioned it last Tuesday, silver went up. Some people hung in there and made, like $35 for the smaller trades and stuff. But after losing one and winning one, I just stopped.
Right. So you can see silver is only like $84, whereas gold is $5,000.
Oh, of course. But
Yeah.
when silver goes up, supposedly it's a big deal.
Right, right. Because this is like all-time highs. Because you remember
Yeah.
gold was at all-time high, which was probably
Yeah.
when you were winning that $10,000 day, right? But let's go back and see what silver did during the London session. I don't know. Let's just scroll back. We're on the 15-minute. Okay, so this is Monday, February 16th. So this was last week. It entered a sell here, but it went up to buy, it came back to entry. So I would say this is a loss because it didn't make it to stop loss and it didn't go here. And so you wake up the next day and it's in London again. I would just take the L for that one.
Well, Tuesday night is when she talked about a buy. So what do you see for Tuesday? Like, oh yeah, that's that where it went up. Is
Yep.
that Tuesday?
Yeah, this is Tuesday.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
Oh, so did she call this one live?
Yeah.
Let me see what time this is, because that's at what, like 10 o'clock at night. So,
Yeah, like maybe 10:30, 10, about halfway in, 10:15.
all right, so 5:45. So 10 o'clock would have been right about here.
So that's almost right at the end of the high there.
Well, I'm not sure if that's Eastern down there because that
Oh,
says I'm not sure what time frame it is, but I'm guessing it was like right in here. Because here it started consolidating.
yeah.
So I'm
And
not
that's
sure what time this is because usually 10 o'clock is like what 2200 instead of 10 o'clock. So it might be
yeah.
let's see. So maybe it's a little further. No, we're in Wednesday now.
I don't think they do military time on there, do they? Because I would have noticed it.
Yeah, there's 2330.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think you can so that means 2200 on Tuesdays right here. So right
Okay.
here, up, 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 up. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was during her time. And then it consolidated for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 hours. And then but it went up. It said to enter here, and then it went to TP3.
Wow.
Then here, it said to enter here, and it went to TP1, TP2, came back down. And then the next, so you got the TP2 on that one. Next day you entered here, it went to TP3. So you can see it's pretty accurate. You just have to not have fear to take the trade.
Yeah, my biggest thing I'm still not getting, and I don't know what it is. What we just discussed was you talking about it stopping. Like if you set it for TP2, it'll stop at TP2. But if it was TP1 and it hit that, does it automatically stop that, or like each pending order is like a different trade? This is kind of like a layering almost, but it's
Yeah.
doing it on what it's calling.
Right, but I don't know if I would do a layer. What I would not do a layer while I'm sleeping. I would just say, "Hey, take me to TP1," and I would take that small win and just not have FOMO if it went to 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's just getting the hang of it, I guess. Because I always worry about it not hitting those and then going down to the stop loss. I guess that's the chance you take with anything.
right? But if you're watching it, that's kind of maybe why they say watch it. But if you just go to sleep and put TP1, do TP1. But then the risk with that is you're not doing a 1-to-2 ratio, right?
Because you only won one.
Right. Or you
But you
can
could,
go in the middle. I mean, as you can see, what we've been seeing, 3, 3, 3. We've only had a few that, well, you can't look at past history to know what the future is going to hold, right?
for sure.
So we can't look at that. Let's look on like the 1 hour. Let's go back to gold since that's what I like to trade.
Yeah.
XAUUSD. Okay, so when you go there, it's going to be all bunched up like this. We're going to spread it out
Why is it so bunched up like that?
because it's a lot of time. I mean, here we are at February 11th. We got a whole bunch of stuff. So we're just going to
Oh,
spread it
okay.
out. We're
So
going to,
you don't set the view for like just one day and then scroll that way, so it's not so confusing looking?
can you do that?
I thought so. I
Maybe.
was messing with the,
I just look at all of them and then just spread it out with the zoom in feature down here and spreading it here. But you
okay.
can see this one was a win on that 1 hour. This one was a win. This one was a win. Remember, it was kind of bullish last week. So,
Yeah.
and when we are looking at hours, we're like 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it hit here, that's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. So it takes about 4 hours for that trade,
Wow.
right? Because we're on the 1 hour time frame. This one, it came out, it hit the entry, it hit TP1, TP2, went back up, came back down and hit TP3. But it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. So that's why
Huh.
I like trading on the 15-minute time frame.
Yeah.
So you're not there like if you're trading during the day kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay,
So far.
so far. Are there
Mm.
any other questions or anything?
I don't
Oh,
think so. I was just checking to see if it was raining again. We were on a severe fire alert for at least a week because the grouse is just so crunchy. And we actually got rain today. Now the north is getting slammed with snow,
yeah, we
but
are.
I'll take the rain. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was just raining a lot, so we got in a good walk when we did.
Yeah, we got a cold front coming through South Carolina. And Tessa, where do you live?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. And you're going to
Yeah.
Florida tomorrow?
Yes.
What part?
The very end, Key
The
West.
keys?
West. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Nice,
Oh,
nice.
nice.
Not
And
just my husband
Angela,
said, I'm tired of this weather.
are you going down to stay for a while?
Yes, we're gonna stay for a week.
A week. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. And Angela, what part of Florida are you? Oh, we might have lost her.
Yeah. So I have a question.
Okay.
So we have the Peep Anonymous, right?
It's anonymous. Uh-huh.
I have to go there every time there's like Tuesday.
No, this is just for 5 p.m. on Sunday.
Okay, but I have to go there as well for Tuesday.
No. So are you in the Telegram group?
Uh yes, but I'm not really activating it.
Okay, you need to activate that because that's where all the Koshik's links are.
Okay.
And then like you have to go under Akashics underscore bot. So if you go and look at the welcome email that I sent you,
Okay.
it'll tell you how to do Telegram and how to get on the bot. And that's how you get in Arabella's live, or not her lives, but in her each one of the instructors have a channel, an individual
Okay.
channel in there. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's the major communication with all of us is
Yes, I've
Telegram.
seen that thing. The Akashic. Yeah. The Telegram.
Right.
Yeah. So I go there every time there is
Yeah,
a
in the
Tuesday.
Akashics Telegram, it'll give you the Tuesday link there.
Okay.
If there's a Super Saturday training, they give that to you there,
Okay,
kind of stuff. So,
alrighty.
hey, Angela, welcome back.
We lost you.
Oh, we might,
Yeah.
yeah. I was asking you, what part of Florida are you in?
I'm in Fort Pierce, so it's like 45 minutes north of West Palm, and I'm about 2 hours southeast of Orlando.
Okay,
Oh, okay. Mm,
cool. I've never
So
been.
the Keys is a few hours, but there's not a whole lot here. We got regular cities and stuff, but the main cities, West Palm, Melbourne, is about an hour north of me, and Palm Beach is close to an hour south of me.
yeah.
How far are you
But we're
from
about
like
to get a big
Miami?
cold front here. It's going to be like 40. It's
Oh,
going to be
wow.
When will that be?
When is that coming, Angela?
We lost her.
Yeah, Tessa, it looks like you might need to look at the weather before your trip. Are you
I
leaving
know,
tomorrow?
right?
Yeah,
Okay. But the weather report said it's gonna be 66
the
in
Keys.
Florida, where
Okay.
we're staying. Yeah.
well, that might be the Keys. The Keys, it's always warmer the south you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We're having about a 40 to 50 degree difference between lows and highs the next couple days.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Tessa, where are you in North Carolina? What part?
Raleigh,
Raleigh.
North
Okay.
Carolina. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
It's good. Yeah. So sometimes you come here.
I've never been to Raleigh. Never
Yeah.
been there.
You come here and then I don't know, we're gonna trade.
Yeah, I'd be like, we're gonna take a trade. So let's see. So Rich
Where
is
you were,
yeah,
that
Rich.
was your son's baseball game. That was a long time ago, and you were doing your drive at fives.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to do a video a day now. So I'm gonna upload this one as, Pip Juice and everything. So I'm going to stop this. So hold on a second. So see you
Yeah.
guys next Sunday at
See
5
you.
p.m. Eastern.
Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Thank you for your
Okay.
time and all your help.
Okay,
Yes.
have a great night.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.